that. So, and in this video, I'm gonna tell you why you should be bored and be comfortable spending your own time alone. So yeah. Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, hi. My name is Afifah and I am obsessed with lip liner and the lip gloss. If you're new here, it's nice. Subscribe, like, and share to your friends, and make sure to watch my other videos. I'm sure you're gonna love them. You're gonna love them. I promise. And if you don't love them, go to the police and sue me. I'm that serious. Okay, let's go to the reason why you clicked on this video. We are always surrounded by noise, either on your phone or on your computer, or someone is talking in the background, or you have music playing in the background, or maybe Quran, or maybe something. But we always have something playing in the background. When we say we're spending time with ourselves, we always have something playing in the background. We don't let it silent take over. We don't. Some of us don't even like silence. We don't like silence. We think silence is very uncomfortable. But lately, I have been letting myself be bored. Yeah, I know. Last week, I actually made myself be bored. How? Well, I sat here and challenged myself. I told myself, Afifa, you know what? We love spending our own time. We love spending our own company. We love our own company. I love my own time. But there's something I actually don't let myself be. I don't let myself spend enough time with me alone, without anyone in the background, without any podcast, without any movies playing in the background, without anyone behind. It's just like I realized that honestly, there is this one thing I have to experience. I have to experience boredom. I don't get bored enough, you know? I love spending my own time, but I'm never bored. So I wanted to cut that. I wanted to become bored. So I did that. Do you know what I did? After every evening, after I'm done praying Asr, I would sit on my salamat and then read the Quran. I would read my translated Quran and do dhikr and then think and then come here and people watch or car watch and stuff like that. So, and in this video, I'm gonna tell you why you should be bored and be comfortable spending your own time alone. So yeah, let's get into it. Part one, okay? The truth about being bored, okay? I used to think that bored meant something wrong. I used to think that being bored is actually not something you should experience, if you get what I mean. So like I wasn't enough. I felt like being being bored, it made me feel like I was not enough, or like my life was just dull, not moving anywhere. But boredom isn't the problem. You are the problem. No, you're not the problem. I'm kidding. Our needs of consistently escape, it's just escape the world, it's just that we need something praying in the background to make sure that we are present, you know. We need someone to tell us, or something praying in the background to make sure, to tell us we are present or we are doing something right, you know what I mean. So we live in the world, and we live in the world where everything, everywhere, every quiet moment feels like it needs to be filled with something, either you're scrolling or music or talking or maybe watching or stuff like that, you know, stuff like that. But we can't even sit in our own silence. We can't even sit and feel our own breath. We can't even sit with our own silence and let the silence enter our brain. We can't. We just feel it's boring. So, but what I have learned in this week is that boredom isn't emptiness. It's actually a space where you connect with yourself and where you can finally breathe in peace, and where ideas actually come rushing into you. Like last week, I spent alone, I learned a lot about myself. I learned a lot about myself. Ideas came into my head. It was like never before. It was never before. Like, I sat with myself. I was asking myself, actually, do I actually like this lip gloss, or do I like those lip glosses, or just because people are just hyping them up? And then I just found out, no, I don't like those lip glosses because I just don't like them. I just like lift lift a glossy. I know whatever it is. This is my favorite. I just love it because yeah, it's me. Then so yeah. Anyways, I was asking myself, I sat here with my journal, writing and just thoughts running into pouring them out on my paper. I love journaling, by the way, and I think you should start journaling. Okay, my ADHD is stepping into it. Anyways, I was saying, allow yourself to connect with yourself, connect with yourself. Yeah. Part two, what happens when you allow boredom? When you let yourself get bored, you start noticing things that you never used to notice about yourself. You start actually feeling your emotions instead of running from them. Yes. You hear your thoughts, you start asking questions like, what do I like? What color is my favorite? Do I like to hang out with them? What is this book teaching me? You start asking yourself questions that actually matter to your life than things that you actually never even cared about. And it's very powerful because so many of us are disconnected from ourselves. Simply, we never allow silence. So this week I want you to take a challenge for yourself. At least every single day spend 30 minutes alone, s- like 30 minutes in silence. Okay, spend 30 minutes in silence. Put a time on your phone or your computer or whatever you want to, 30 minutes silent, and then see how your life is going to change for the better. The silence starts to teach you. The silence will start to teach you. You realize that not every moment needs to be exciting. Not every day needs to be loud. Not every day needs to be productive. Some days you just want to stay on the couch and read a book in silence. Some days you just want to go and take a walk in silence. Some days you just want to sit somewhere and just people watch without any sound behind it. Like maybe you can just you can sit and people watch. You can go in public spaces. Allow yourself to people watch without anything behind. Allow yourself to take the sounds, natural sounds. Don't always, this is also for me, don't always carry your headphones. Always, I'm learning put to leave my headphones at home, even though it's hard, but I would try more, I guess, because my headphones are my best friends, but we should do it. Anyways, yeah. So allow yourself to hear the natural sounds, the birds singing, the trees humming, and every voice, the cars, and yeah, whatever. So allow yourself to experience that, okay? Part three, how boredom helped me. Yes, it has helped me a lot. It has helped me connect with myself. It has I'm starting to allow myself be actually self connected. You know how what I mean? Like every day when I'm reading and then I have something in my ears, it feels uncomfortable. Before it wasn't uncomfortable. It felt really good when um I was reading and listening to something. It was very like multiple tax tasking. Mm-hmm. You know that word. Anyways, so it felt good. But these days when I'm reading while listening to something, I'm getting confused and I'm focusing on what is my ear and on the book. So I have to choose one thing. So I choose the book. So I put my headphones out and then concentrate on my book, and I've never felt really concentrated like this before. And it felt weird. It feels very weird at first. It feels really, really weird. And it feels weirdly peaceful. I cannot lie. It feels so peaceful. And my sister actually is so surprised. Is she's saying like, "You reading without listening to something? Are you okay?" And I'm like, "Yeah. I am more mindful when I pray. When I'm praying, I am focused on the salah. I am focused on the things I'm doing, And when I'm cooking, actually, I started cooking the other day and I burnt myself. As I was saying, I am more mindful when I'm praying. I am more mindful. I'm not rushing through my prayer. And the best part is that my creativity has come back. My ideas has come back. I allow myself to feel my emotions as the way I am supposed to. And I just allow myself to feel my thoughts and follow my thoughts. And yeah, and part four, which is faith and boredom. I also think that boredom can be actually spiritual, because every time for example, every time you listen to something and then when you go to prayer, you start praying that thing in your head. Like I was saying, you pray something in your head, you are not concentrated. But these days when I started praying, when I started like allowing myself to be bored, I started feeling like really calm. And it feels amazing. It feels really amazing, I cannot lie. And when I'm playing, I'm just not concentrated on other things, I'm concentrated on what I'm doing on my salah. And I think I'm improving a lot, alhamdulillah. And and because because in the quiet, you start remembering Allah. And again, again, you start falling in love again and again, falling in love again and again and again. Yeah, you start falling in love with Allah again when you spend a lot of time in silence, when you allow yourself to be bored, you think of Allah, you think about His creation. The other day, I was being bored here, sitting on my desk, and then this thought came into my head, and I was like, Wallahi, Allah is really, really great, subhanallah. Like, how did He manage to create people and animals, and we people, even though we are different, how we walk the same? We all walk the same. Like, guys, we walk one left, right, left, right, left, right. Even monkeys have the same rhythm as us. Even animals have the same rhythm as us. Like, they walk left, right, left, right, left, right. Like, isn't that amazing? Isn't that amazing? That thought actually came into my mind when I was bored, and I was like, damn, Allah is really great. Allah is great. Like, you should actually sit down and watch the things around you and then just be more grateful. We should be more grateful, you know? And sometimes Allah slows you down. Allah slows your life down on purpose. He wants you to experience pain, and He wants you to teach you something. He wants to teach you something. And it's not a punishment, it's not a punishment. It's about you, it's about realigning you, okay, to pull you out of the noise and bring you back to what matters. The Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam often spent time in silence and in a reflection. And because silence brings clarity. And maybe that's what we need too. We need to spend a lot of time with ourselves. So I'm gonna give you this idea you should do. When you are alone, when you're spending time alone, make sure to have a journal with you. Always have a journal with you when you're spending your time alone. Because every thought that comes into my head, I make sure to note it down and make sure to remember it afterwards. Because if I don't put it down, I'm going to forget it. Like this video, I actually got an idea to make this video about being bored because I was bored, because I sat down and I got bored. And I was like, okay, so I'm gonna allow myself to be bored. And then I was bored. I had so many creative ideas coming to my head, and I wrote them here. And I can't wait for you to finally. I'm going to make videos about them, and we're happy, right? So, last message but not least, okay? So, if you have been feeling overstimulated, drained, and disconnected to yourself, maybe it's your time to finally allow yourself to be bored. You're never bored. Yes, you love spending time alone, but you are never bored. That is me. I love spending a time alone, but I'm never bored. Girl, I'm never bored. And I let that be the last. So I let myself be bored now. and time to time I let myself be bored, and it's allowed, and it's really really amazing. And maybe it's because you're doing too much at the time. It's fine to just sit down and just chill and just spend time with your peers, and then you don't need to spend time with your peers. Allow yourself to be bored and spend time with yourself first. Get to know yourself first. And try being bored every day. Try being bored every single day, every 30 minutes at least. Be bored. Take a break. Take a break from scrolling. Take a break from TikTok. Take a break from everything. Take a break. Take a break. Just spend your time sitting on a couch and then thinking about your life, thinking about the things you love, thinking about, do you love pizza? I actually don't like pizza. I don't like pizza. And it's okay not to like pizza. And yeah, ask yourself such questions, and don't run from it. Don't run from it. Don't sit in it. Don't think that you're not doing enough. You are doing more than enough. You're doing more than enough. Allow yourself to be bored, and you thank yourself for it. Like I am. I'm thanking myself for being bored actually. And you cannot actually blame me because my lips are dry now. Oh my gosh, I don't know. If I didn't have lip gloss, I don't know if my life would be like. I am so addicted to lip glosses. Oh my god. So, let the silence teach you what your noise cannot teach you. Okay? Let the silence teach you what noise can't. And be different. Don't let people tell you who you are, because you are that queen bee. Anyways, you might be surprised about what you will find out in stillness. Anyways, see you in the next video. And if you haven't subscribed, I don't know what you're doing right now. You're kidding me, right? You haven't subscribed right now. Oh yeah, go and subscribe now and watch the other video on the screen. And yeah, I will see you in the next video. Bye guys, I love you so much, and it's just lovely seeing you as always.